Mr. Speaker, members of the House, we come to a new category, House bills on second reading regular. House bill second reading regular, middle of page 31, House Bill 524 is by for the day. Therefore, the first bill in this new category is House Bill 5. It seeks to amend and reenact Section Code of Virginia relating to employment, paid sick leave, civil penalties. Legislation originally reported to the Committee on Labor and Commerce with amendments, and then subsequently was reported by the Committee on Appropriations.
Delegate from Virginia Beach, Delegate Converse Fowler.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. First, I'd like to move the committee amendments.
Shall the committee amendment be agreed to? All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, no. The committee amendment is agreed to.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, HB5 ensures that all employees have the right to earn at least 5 paid sick leaves per calendar year. Mr. Speaker, paid sick leave not only benefits workers, but also businesses. So let me be clear. Sick workers cost more than sick leave. It enhances worker retention with better benefit guarantees and strengthens worker protections by helping prevent the spread of transmissible diseases to keep the workforce healthy. Mr. Speaker, these protections for the workers that are truly Virginia's backbone are long overdue. I hope that it is the will of the body to engross the bill and pass it on to its third reading.
Delegate from Patrick County, Delegate Williams.
Mr. Speaker, I was curious if the patron would yield for a question.
Will the patron yield for a question?
I will not.
The patron will not yield.
Mr. Speaker, speaking to the bill.
Delegate has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, that's twice somebody's not answered my question on the House floor, but I guess that's okay. I'll say what I was going to say anyway. What I was going to ask, had the delegate read the fiscal impact statement published by the Department of Planning and Budget on January 27th at 11:25 a.m., and if so, could she tell the body where the $26 million in year 1 is coming from and why the program costs grow to $34 million by year 4? So, Mr. Speaker, I was going to thank the delegate for her remarks, but I guess I'll skip that section. Let me walk the body through what this bill actually costs, because I think every member deserves to know what they're actually voting on. First, DMAS, which is the Department of Medical Assistance Services, in year 1, Medicaid will top $11 million from our general fund. Now, I'm not sure you guys know where our money from our general fund comes from, but that comes from our taxpayers' dollars, okay? So when I say general fund, those are money that came out of our taxpayers' pockets, okay? Another $12.4 million comes from non-general funds. Now, non-general funds are money that comes out of taxpayers' pockets, including federal dollars, like our federal taxes. That's $23.4 million in year 1 just for Medicaid. Now, this has a $26 million in year 1 fiscal impact request. So $23.4 is just going to Medicaid. Now, what does Medicaid pay for? Well, they pay for paid sick medical leave for home health care workers. So why do we need $23 million to pay for paid sick leave to Medicaid? Because Medicaid reimburses our home health care workers. So when you mandate paid sick leave for those health care workers, the cost of employing them goes up, and the agency can't absorb it, so their revenue comes from Medicaid rates. Medicaid has to raise the reimbursement rates to cover this new benefit. That's what the $23.4 million is paying for. It's not paying for medical leave for teachers. It's not paying for medical leave for law enforcement officers. This is being sold to the public as you're going to get free medical leave. But all of the money, other than the ones that is being appropriated from our tax dollars, is coming straight out of our employer and our employees' pockets. And so if you're going to have another non-general fund of $12.4 million, that is going to come out of the federal matching dollars. So this is going to be an incredibly impactful bill, and it continues to grow year after year at an indeterminate amount. That's actually stated in the fiscal impact statement. Quote, "It is also anticipated that this bill will result in an independent general fund revenue impact." You know why? Because when you go and look in it, it's going to require 14 new state positions to enforce it. That's another $2.1 million a year in personnel costs every year from the general fund. And obviously that'll grow, especially when you guys keep raising minimum wage. On top of that, Dole needs to build a brand new IT system just to track everything. That's another $1 million. So Dole in the first year is going to be $3.1 million, and then another $2.15 million every year in perpetuity after that. So let's add all that up. That is year one, 26.6 million. Year two, 29.8 million. Year three, 32.1 million. Year four, 34.3 million. That's over 122 million in the first 4 years alone. That's general fund, federal Medicaid tax dollars, and non-general funds. To put that in perspective, my county's annual budget is roughly $74 million. So these costs don't even level off. They keep going, and the department doesn't even know by how much. So we are committing taxpayers up to a partially funded program that costs well over $25 million and rising, and nearly $22 million is going to Medicaid costs alone, while you guys are freaking out that they're going to cut every single dollar from Medicaid coming from the federal government. So how are you going to backfill this program if they cut that money? So, Mr. Speaker, everything I've just described is only the cost to the Commonwealth as an employer. It does not include a single dollar of the cost this mandates on the Virginia private employers, the small businesses, the restaurant, the family farms, because that number, Mr. Speaker, was never calculated and it hasn't been presented today. This is going to be $23 million specifically for Medicaid costs, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Shall the bill be engrossed and pass the third reading? All those in favor say aye. Those opposed, no. The bill is engrossed and passed the third reading.
House Bill